Okay. Alright, we're recording. Alright, let's see how we can put a picture in a web page. So I'm just going to Google real quick, HTML image. And of course, the very first link it's going to come up with is this W3 Schools website. And clicking on that, it takes you right away to the image tag. And it gives an example. So let me just copy this example right here. Copy. And let me open up this index. Okay, I'm not going to open this up with Notepad anymore. I'm going to use a different text editor that I like to use because it's useful especially for indentation, among other things that I do. Okay, so here's that text, and I want to put in here let me just get rid of this. Just put some white space in here. Let me paste that example of what an image is, and I'm going to make it simpler by getting rid of all of this stuff that's really unnecessary for demonstration purposes. And image tags do not have an open and closing tag. In other words, you don't have to have the beginning of the tag and then blah 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 and then a closing tag / image. It used to be that you had to do that, but since how web browsers have updated throughout the years, they've decided that images do not need a closing tag. Alright, so the image tag specifies an image file, and that image is not inside the HTML document. Only a reference to the file is indicated in the text of the HTML document. So let's create an image. First of all, I like to have a little bit of organization from the get-go, so I put all of my images or my graphics in a folder. So new folder, and I usually call it pics. So let me go inside there and let me create a new bitmap image. Let's see if it'll open it up in Paint. Oh, let's just call this pic 1. Open with Paint, and don't make this so big. Let's just draw something real quick. Okay. File, save as, or I could have just saved it. Save, file, save. Okay. Let's put some color on there so you can see the border. Open with Paint, and let's fill it up with some blue. Okay. File, save. So here's that file. It's 141K approximately, compared to the text files, which are 1K. So graphic images are considerably larger in size. Let me click View Details so that you can see the information. Shows you the file name, shows you the extension and the size and what type of file it is and so forth. Alright, so here we have a web page, index.html, and inside there it refers to, where is this? Oops, hold on a second. Okay. Inside the HTML file, it has a reference to an image, and we need to make that image smaller. We need to make the image file name that is referring to as the same file name as this right here. Copy and paste it in here. Inside the quotation marks, source equals quote unquote pic1.bmp for bitmap. Save this. Now I have to go to the I'll go to the server right away. We'll just keep on doing things on the server. I have that folder right there and the index.html, which I need to update. So let me update this index.html. I'll go there. USS Chicago 721.com/learnhtml index. Oops. The HTML. Press enter, and it shows just a picture placeholder. And the reason why is because that picture that I made is not actually on the server yet, so I have to upload it to the server. So let me go into, I have to upload this whole folder inside here, and that one picture that's inside of there. Now the pics folder and the pic1.bmp is on the server now. So when I go back and look at it online, I'll click refresh, and this will change, showing that picture. Well, shoot. Hold on a second. Source equals pic, P-I-C, that's the name of the folder, and then a slash, and then the name of the file. File, save, update that index.html, refresh. Oh my goodness gracious. Why? Did I call it pic or pics? Pics. That's the name of the folder is pics with the S. See, that's the thing about computers. They do exactly what you tell them not to do, right? So, not PIC, it's PICS. Save. Refresh. Oh, upload. Refresh. There we go. So this picture right here is not embedded inside of and part of the HTML document. It's a separate picture in a separate folder. Unlike, let me open up Office program. Open Office, where are you at? Open Office. Let's see, it's called Writer. Okay, this is a open source Microsoft Word, or version of Microsoft Word's editor, word processor. Hold on, give it a second to open. So it's opening up this word processor. Stand by, sorry. Should have opened it up earlier. This computer I'm using is probably about 20 years old, you know. I've owned 150 computers in my time. I don't go to the store and buy brand new computers. I always buy them when they're several years old, and I generally pay about $50 a computer. So here you have, and it's pretty obvious, it's taken this old computer forever to open up this application. Stand by. That's probably because I'm recording at the same time as struggling. What I'm trying to show you is I'm going to just type some text in this document, and I'm also going to include that picture in this document. Well, let me maybe pause the video. Hold on a second. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now it's working. So here's some random text, and now I'm going to put a picture in there. Let's see, I haven't used this in a long time. Gallery. Where is a picture? One of these icons right here says insert picture. Insert. Oh shoot, man. Oh, there it is, picture from file. So here we are, US Chicago. Where are you at? .com, learnhtml, pics, and this guy right here. Okay, so now I'm going to save this file, save as, and I'm going to save it in the same folder. And I'm going to put this inside of a folder called docs. New, oh wait a minute, hold on a second. Learn HTML. I'm going to put this file in a folder called docs. I could name that folder whatever I want. And I'm going to save this as, so that you guys might be able to open it up. Let's see here. I can save this because you guys probably don't have Open Office, so I'm going to try to just save it as a docx. I thought that had that capability, docx. I guess not. Alright, Microsoft Word 95. Maybe your guys' computer, whatever you're using, will recognize Microsoft Word documents, 95 documents, and you'll be able to open it up and see. So let's say this is called, let's name this document test 1 doc. Save. And let's close this out. Oh, keep current format. Okay. Now let's close. Let's look at our files. So here we have the index.html, we have the pics folder, we have the docs folder. Inside the doc folder we have a file called test1.doc. And you can see that because that picture is embedded inside of this file, that it's not just the simple text, the text alone of that random text that I typed, but it also includes that picture. So you can see it's 291K in just this one file. And let's upload. Let me refresh this. Okay, so I'm going to upload this folder and that doc onto the server. Back in the index file, I'm going to put a link to that file, and we're going to use the anchor tag. Now let's go to the W3 Schools and let's look up anchor tag. Right here. Here is an example of an anchor tag. Let me just copy this. And let's go back to our index. Just paste that right here. Alright. So it's saying, what is the reference to it? It's https w3schools.com. That was the example. So what we need to do is we just need to say what the file is that we're referring to and where it's at. It's in / slash, or it's in DOCS, and then it's folder, docs folder, and what did we call the file name? Test1.doc. Copy. Paste. Test1.doc, and this is the text description. This is the text link description. Okay, file save, upload this index.html. So we're taking this file from my computer and putting it on the server. We're looking at this one right here, this index.html. Okay, refresh. So as you can see, here's that link that I just added, and when I click on that link, it says, what do you want to do with that file? Open it or save it. So if I were to save it, I can see that it's been downloaded, and here it is. Open the containing folder, and there it is on my computer in my downloads folder. Of course, instead of opening it or saving it, I could open it. It's going to give me the option, what do you want to do? I'll say open it, and it said, what application do you want to use? Whatever application you guys have on your computer, you'll be able to hopefully use that, and then you'll be able to see and open it and see that it should look something like this. Give it a second, wait for it. There you go. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that that file, that document, is not inside of this web page. It's only referred to in the web page, just like the picture file is only referred to. Alright, and of course the next thing I wanted to show you from the last video was about indentation. As you can see, these web pages, they can start becoming rather long after a while. So I use this editor right here because it makes things easier for organizing. Let me just delete these lines. Now all of these things right here are inside of the body tag, so I'll press print tab. See how it all moved it all over? And this, all of this stuff right here is inside of the HTML. And of course this one right here is inside of the head. So I like to have things lined up so that I can figure out where things are at. Okay, that's enough for this video. Oops, not that program, sorry.